Hi, I'm your host Scott Boursier, and welcome to Hall of Games. Hi, welcome back to Hall of Games. I'm your host Scott Boursier, and with me today is my guest Julian Morales.
It's nice to be back, providing the expertise as always.
First of all, I'd like to apologize to you directly for the previous episode. I was a little too aggressive, and I talked to my healer, and he admitted that he was giving me rotten vitamins. And that rotten vitamins were messing with the neurons and the protons in my brain, and they were making me much more aggressive and everything, so my mental health was suffering. So I'm sorry you had to be a victim of my mental health.
Apology accepted. It's not your fault.
Thank you. He also gave me antibiotics. Everything's gone. But now I've started meditating and everything, and I've started taking different types of homeopaths, vitamins not included, the rotten vitamins that he was giving me before. And in regards to the deterioration of my mental health in previous episodes and physical health, I've decided to start my own segment called Scott's Pro Health Tips. And that's the segment we're going to start with today before we do any of the games.
I thought this was a video game show.
It's my show beforehand, before anything else. So your first health tip is make sure to check into your healer's background before you hire him as your healer. Make sure he has proper credentials, and whenever he gives you something, make sure to question what it is, so you know whether it's rotten vitamins or if it's true homeopath tablets. Next, get an aquarium. I upgraded from my 5-gallon to a 10-gallon, and I've got some mollies in there, Dalmatian mollies, black mollies. I've got some, I got my pepper cory still alive, and I got an albino cory and an emerald cory. They're all thriving in there. I moved all my plants from the 5-gallon to the 10-gallon, and I got some extra ones. And I know an angelfish is supposed to have 29-gallon tank, but I put it in my 10-gallon. So that's definitely one of my pro health tips, is having an aquarium for your mental health, for your...
Is the bigger tank helping a lot better?
Yeah, it is. It's helping with my aggressivity.
I'm glad.
Thank you. Now we can move on to our games. Our first game today is Heavy Rain. I'm wearing the Life is Good shirt to remind me to always take it easy in life, and to remind me to always enjoy the little things and not to get so frustrated over petty things that really don't matter. So life is good, remember that. I bought a lot of Life is Good shirts, and I'll be wearing them a lot from here on out to remind me to keep it cool, to stay calm, and to look at aquariums. Our first game today is Heavy Rain. Your smallest decisions can change everything. The origami killer has taken a new victim. In a terrorist city,
I like that. That's how they say in the game. Origami.
Like Lieutenant Blake.
Yeah, I like that little joke you put in there.
Thanks. The origami killer has taken a new victim. In a terrorized city, the hunt for a child will lead 4 unconnected people to ask the same question. How far would you go to stop a killer? Play all 4 roles in this psychological thriller, where every action you take has consequences. How the story unfolds is entirely up to you. I give this 6 bags of Doritos. This game was amazing. It's really like you're watching a movie that you control. And the cinematics were really well done. The moral choices you have to make were amazing. It really makes you think throughout the whole game. And how you can't go back if you mess up. If you mess up, one of your characters dies. They're dead for the rest of the game, and it affects the story. There's no game over or going back. It's just, it continues and it adds on to the story. This game was great. 6 bags of Doritos. Julian?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. You introduced me to this game, actually. I made me play it with you on a separate occasion, and you helped me get through it. It was a lot of fun. I liked it. You said I did better than your brother, which is really funny.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite games, actually. I never would have thought of getting it until you introduced it to me. I love the decision making, and it was almost like playing the role of God.
That's right.
And I like that. I don't know why I like that. I had a lot of fun. 6 bags of Doritos. See this game out there. Buy it.
That's good. Our second game today is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. There's no description on the back, so I'll get straight to my rating. I give this 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. This game was a lot of fun. The story mode was great. It was back and forth between the past, like Vietnam and Iraq and all that, to the future with like spaceships and stuff and high-tech weapons. And Zombies mode is back in Black Ops 2, which is great. I love Zombies mode. A lot of fun. The maps were really nice. I like Transit. I like the Moon. Was that Black Ops 1?
No, that's Black Ops 2, right? Boom, yeah.
Yeah, I like Moon. And overall, this game was a lot of fun. I give this 5 out of 5. Julian?
Yeah. It was one of my favorite games too. I love the multiplayer online. Yeah, I played the story for the most part, but I was more attached to the multiplayer. I loved it. The only thing that I didn't love was the little 10-year-olds playing this game. Hey, if you're out there and you have your 10-year-old playing this game right here, look, it's rated M for mature. Don't have them playing this, and don't let them complain when they get yelled at. They should know the consequences of their action and let them live by the consequences of their action when they're playing this. They can't cry if someone is yelling at them for being annoying. But other than that, some of the way that people play it gets annoying too. But it was fun. I loved zombies, and zombies being back, one of my favorite modes too. I give it a 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Actually, a little insider. The zombies in this, they didn't know how to go about doing zombies. They didn't know all the Easter eggs. They added all the Easter eggs in there almost by accident. It's kind of interesting story. It's a long story, but we'll say that for another time.
Great. Julian has a couch classic for us today.
Today's couch classic is a little special for me. It's one of my favorite games. BioShock 2. This one takes place in the sky in Colombia.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, this is the one that takes
Are you
place in the sky.
serious right now?
No, I'm dead ass. This is the one that takes place in the sky.
Look at the back. The undersea city of Rapture.
It's only talking about the DLC. This is the one that takes place in the sky.
It says directly on the back. What does the front cover look like? What does it look like?
Yeah, because they're in the clouds. Of course it'd be raining from time to time in some clouds. Come on, get out of here.
Julian, I'd like to thank you for being on the show. You've been a great guest and I've appreciated your expertise, but I don't think you'll be coming back anymore from here on out. It's been a pleasure having you, and thank you for everything you've brought to Hollow Games. I hope to see you around someday. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Are you serious? What proof?
No. I'll see you guys
quit.
next time.
I quit.
You don't quit. I fired you.
I quit.
Turn the lights off.
I quit. I don't need this.
You're fired.
I quit.
You're fired.
I quit.
Thanks for everything you've brought to Hollow Games. See you guys next time.